interestingly enough, I met someone, this is really a confession, I met someone on the internet, which I know it's not new, many people do that, but actually I didn't do much. I don't know, it was never, I like to meet people, I like to touch, to see the person, to feel their energy in person, like, yeah, it's my thing. And I was never really open to just meet someone online and speak online for some time like this. Anyway, now that I'm becoming more active on social media and all these things, a guy appeared, and why not? I was open to talk with him, and he's an Indian guy, he lives in India, so far away. We started to talk, and he is on a spiritual path, different than mine, having another spiritual guide, another type of spiritual practices. It's a path of abstinence, of not integrating couple relationships. In this respect, different than mine, because the Tantric path is a path that teaches you how to not reject anything and cut anything out of your life, let's say necessarily, but how to integrate it in your life as a spiritual tool. So in this case, how can you make love and how can you have a couple relationship that are working as spiritual tools for your evolution? How to redirect energy, how to apply in a relationship certain elements that kind of give it a positive ascending direction and actually can represent, for several reasons that I will not explain now, a fuel for you to go higher and higher and reach your ultimate purpose in life. So in this case of his path, and maybe others that don't integrate these elements, they focus on other practices that lead them to the same goal. And so our talks are basically sharing about our states in meditation and some revelations we had and so on, but having two completely different realities, but in a way getting each other, because we still go in the same direction, it's still a spiritual path, just a different system. So it has been quite an interesting experience, because I didn't share so much with someone that is on a completely different path, but I feel like in all the important things we are in absolute agreement. He totally gets what we reach the same conclusions, let's say, the same realizations, just in a different way. And it's quite spectacular, I have to say. I'm super open for more. And then I had a moment, I was like, but why is this happening to me? Like, why am I talking with this person? Like, why is this coming now into my life? And then I felt, wait a second. After I did this meditation with the godly attribute of godly love, I felt, yeah, because I'm getting lost in relationships. It is amazing that I am on a spiritual path that integrates relationships as a spiritual tool. But if you lose track of the purpose, if you just take it as an excuse to have a relationship without really applying what makes it work, what makes it a spiritual tool, something of value to your spiritual journey, then that can become a distraction. This guy is not integrating that as kind of a safety mechanism. And what Tantra says, not as a comparison, I'm not saying at all that Tantra is better than other spiritual paths. I'm just saying that I became aware personally that if I don't apply what Tantra teaches me, then it would actually be better to not have it, from my perspective and from my level of understanding now. Because indeed, it can become a huge trap. And not just couple relationships, we can speak about sex, we can speak about, not really about sex, because Tantra doesn't teach sex. Tantra teaches eros, which is completely different, but so that everyone understands like more this lovemaking, okay, let's put it like this, all of this can become a huge trap if it's not well and wisely integrated, applying certain principles and methods that give them an ascending direction. And so this was also a massive revelation for me after this meditation about how I do want very much couple relationships, and I want to be open for that. I don't want to have to reject it or to cut it out, but I do want to apply it correctly. And so this connection within myself with this attribute of godly love that allows me to then go to my lover and just want to share with him and to take him, like to lift both of us up because of being merged with that state. This is what I want. And not how I was, for example, before that meditation, feeling I need him to reach that state of love, or her. I'm open to both options. But actually, having that connection from within and going from that and wanting to share it with others. And so this was like a gift for me to reframe how I'm integrating and experiencing couple relationships in my life at the moment. To experience it, but in a way that is helpful for both of us and not be like it doesn't become tricky. It's a quite fascinating journey that I want very much to deepen and then share more with you.